What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today, I want to do something a little bit different and wanted to talk about why Kyle Larson deserves a second chance. I wanted to make this video for a while because I'm a huge Kyle Larson fan myself, and I believe that Kyle Larson deserves a second chance. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. So, unless you've been living under a rock, everyone pretty much knows what happened with Kyle Larson. So, a little bit of a backstory behind what has happened with Kyle Larson. Back in April, I believe on Easter Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, Landon Castle hosted an event called Monza Madness, which we were in the middle of the COVID pandemic, by the way. During a night of Easter, Kyle Larson said a racial slur. I think y'all know what that racial slur is. He ended up saying a really bad racial slur. And the day after, he lost all of his sponsors, lost everything. He thought he was in a private channel. He basically was in an open channel where everyone basically could hear him, and thousands of people who were watching Kyle Larson could basically hear him. Kyle Larson, like I said, he lost everything except a couple sponsors. Finley Farms and Plan B Sales stick with him for his dirt racing career. So Kyle Larson, at this time, continued to race in the dirt league. And while this was going on, he deleted social medias, by the way. He was out there helping the communities. He was actually still focusing with the Urban Youth Racing School, and he's been associated with that for a few years. So we knew that was going on. He also was going to help communities in St. Louis. He was also at the George Floyd funeral when that happened. He's been out there helping African-American communities and minority communities as well since this incident happened. Kyle Larson, I have said this since the beginning, has deserved a second chance. He's been doing a lot of good things in and outside the community. He's been putting himself into a good perspective, and he's been doing a lot of good things in general. I think he's been really helping himself and his career up to this point. Now, he has not at this moment reapplied for reinstatement, but recently there have been rumblings going around about a couple open rides that could be coming for Kyle Larson in the future. Rumblings began in July, if I'm not mistaken, when rumors started circulating that he might be going to Stewart-Haas Racing's number 14 car. And I thought that there was a good chance he was going there. Tony Stewart's wanted to hire him, and he was spotted with Chad Johnson, who was his former crew chief when Kyle Larson made the mistake. Now we know Chad Johnson returning Chip Ganassi. There's possibly he could go with Kyle Larson to the other organization that we're going to talk about here really soon. But he was spotted with Tony Stewart and Chad Johnson in Tony Stewart's suite in Knoxville Nationals. And that's where a lot of rumblings began. And Tony Stewart said on, I think, the Dale Jr. Download or whatever podcast it was, basically said that NASCAR needs to get off their asses and reinstate Kyle Larson. Now, NASCAR pretty much not that long after said that if Kyle Larson does apply for reinstatement, that they're going to basically grant it right away because he did go through the program, the Road to Recovery program, and he was able to get through that. Again, Kyle Larson has not applied for reinstatement at the moment. I have a little bit of speculation around what's going on at the moment. We'll talk about that really shortly. A couple weeks ago, rumblings once again started surging for Kyle Larson. He could be the possible replacement for Jimmy Johnson in the 40A car. He was spotted with Jim Campbell, who manages Chevy. He basically manages the GM plant over there. And he was spotted with Steve Phelps in a meeting in Philadelphia about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We know that was confirmed by Adam Surt. Now, another thing that ended up happening was recent rumors began that Rick Hendrick has been trying to pull strings to get Kyle Larson in the 48 car. But about a week ago, actually about a week or two ago, it was announced that Alex Bowman was going to be jumping over to the 48 car for the 2021 season. They wanted a clean-cut driver. It didn't surprise me. Ally did not want to really associate with Kyle Larson, who had his issues back in April. We do know this. But another key thing came out. Kyle Larson actually released a pretty long document basically apologizing for his fake that she apologized with Jennifer Iron when she talked to him not that much before this. But in that article, I noticed he talked to someone called Perry Stuckley, who is the president or CEO of the Eastman Company. And what does he own? Lumar Windows and Film. Now, who does Lumar Windows and Film sponsor? That, my friends, is Hendrick Motorsports. I believe that Kyle Larson is going to that other car, whether it is the 88 car, which I think they're going to retire that, or it's the 5 to 25 or the 57 car. And a lot of people are saying why the 57 won. It's Kyle Larson's dirt number that he runs in the Dirt Series in World of Outlaws in late models, which he won that, by the way. Like I said, he scored 40 wins. And Hendrick Motorsports historically has ran that car. They ran that in Xfinity Series drivers like Kyle Busch and Brian Vickers were able to drive that ride when Cup drivers drove in that all-star car. And now I think he's going to that car. I believe 100% he's going to that other Hendrick car, whether it is. Question is who's going to probably be the crew chief. I'm assuming it might be Cliff Daniels since we know that Craig Guys is going over with Alex Bowman to the 48 car. I'm assuming Cliff Daniels is probably going to end up with the other car. But this is where the main idea comes in this video. And like I said from the beginning, I 100% believe that Kyle Larson deserves a second chance. Yes, absolutely. Kyle Larson made a massive mistake. There's no doubt about it. And it was a really stupid mistake and lost everything in his career. But I do believe everybody deserves a second chance in life and deserves a second opportunity in their careers. I think he's learned from it. He's been helping his communities. And I do believe that Kyle Larson really deserves an opportunity back in the Cup Series. And I do believe he is going to get that opportunity to return. He's learned from mistakes, like I said, gone on and helped the communities. And I believe that Kyle Larson will get that opportunity here really soon. So yeah, this is a short video I wanted to make on why Kyle Larson deserves a second chance back in NASCAR. I know a lot of people are not going to forgive him for what he did, and that's perfectly fine. That's your opinion. But like I said, I do believe Kyle Larson, in my whole heart, deserves a second chance. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, you've only been a supporter of Kyle Larson since 2020 when he made the mistake. No, I've always been a supporter of Kyle Larson. I've been a supporter since his Truck Series days when he came to Truck Series. I recognized the talent in him, and when he made that mistake back in April, I was so disappointed and shattered because my favorite driver made a really bad mistake that hurt his career. But like I said, I think he can learn from this mistake and he can move on from it, and I believe that he has an opportunity to really show who he is as a driver, who he is as a person. I think he's grown as a person. And he mentioned this in the letter as well, that he was hanging around with people in Australia who were saying the really bad N-word. I'm not going to say it because I'm going to get banned on YouTube for it. But he said he was around a group in Australia who said it, and it really hurt his career. And he didn't realize that he was in the wrong in that situation. And like I said, the night of the incident, he was upset. He was in tears. He was heartbroken that he made that really big mistake that really hurt his public image and his career and lost all his sponsors. But I think he's going to get that second opportunity, and I hope he just straight up dominates. But like I said, I believe, and most people who are on my side of this, believe that Kyle Larson deserves that second chance to go to the Cup Series once again. And I do believe that a lot of speculation is they're waiting until after the championship is over, once Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman are officially either out of the championship, not in the championship four, or they're waiting until the championship is over, so there's not as much focus on Kyle Larson because of what's happened to Kyle Larson back in April. There's speculation around that, but I believe he is going to that fourth Hendrick car, and most people in the industry, like Bob Pockris, Adam Stern's starting to believe that as well. You got other people like the DBC. You have Chris Dye believe in it. Most people are speculating that it's going to be Kyle Larson who takes over that last car at Hendrick Motorsports. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's special video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so you'll be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links description below for that, and comment your thoughts on today's video. Do you believe that Kyle Larson deserves a second chance? Let me know in the comments below. My 400 subscriber Q&A will probably be out Saturday morning before the NASCAR Xfinity Series and Truck Series races take place. So make sure you do check those out before the Trucks and Xfinity Series race takes place Saturday. Thank you guys for your continued support on the channel. And make sure, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you like it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe to the channel for more great content like this. I really would really appreciate it. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.